Get this together. Okay. We have a few little couple of minutes to get up in here. We'll say 3. Make sure I got my chat pulled up for you. It's hot in here. Hi, Najee. I probably should have put my fan in front of me. It's like so hot, and it's definitely like raining outside or drizzling. I don't know what it's doing. I ain't got some tissue on me. I'm just doing the best that I can out here in this world, and that's all I could do. That's the best I can. Ain't no description in my video. So how will y'all know where to find me? How will y'all know what this video is about? You won't. You won't. All right. We're going to get these people to the 3-minute mark, and then I'm going to start the divination. Divination. As I always do. And I think that this is going to be the last Starseed one I do for a little bit. Even though I do want to touch on the Sirians, because they, as y'all will see, are like the original Sirians, I believe. So we got to touch on them a little bit, a skosh, a teach, just a teach. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into Savy Saturday. How y'all doing? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? How everybody's doing? Or whatever. Okay, so welcome to Savy Saturday. Today, we are discussing the Sirians, the Orions, and the Arcturian starseed groups. Okay. The reason why I began to touch on the starseeds is because around the time of the Scorpio eclipse and all of that jazz that was happening up in the skies, okay, I began to channel light language, which prior to then I knew nothing about, never had heard of it. I did know about starseeds. I was aware of them. I had no idea that there were so many starseed races out here. It's a gang of them. It's a lot, all right? And I needed to do some research. I needed to look into these groups. I needed to know who was talking about, what we was dealing with. What is this language that I'm channeling? Man, who I'm talking to? Like, I didn't know nothing about none of this. I'm just talking. I'm just, So I needed to figure out the origins of this new gift that I received. Okay, so we've already discussed the Pleiadians. We've already discussed starseeds in general, the indigo children, the rainbow children, and the rainbow, indigo, diamond, crystal, 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 the crystal star seeds. Okay, so we've already talked about all of them in the previous Savvy Saturdays, and today that brings us to the Sirians, the Orions, and the Arcturians. Did I say we already talked about the aliens as well? Okay, so let's start with the divination as we do every Savvy Saturday, and then we will get into the Starseed groups. Of course, like, share, and subscribe if you have not already. If you're here and you haven't liked the video, why? What'd I do to you? Can I get a little bit of your energy? Can I get a little skosh of your energy? Go ahead and hit that like button. All right. Share and subscribe. Super chat. I am taking super chats today. All right. We will discuss them. We will pull cards in your super chats in the super chat portion of the show. Okay. But you can send super chats at any portion at any time. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. Spirit, speak to me. Hazel. I said Spirit, not Hazel. Hazel. She's like, what? Speak to me. Speak through me, Spirit. What are the messages that you have for the collective today? What is the message that you would like the collective to receive? What is the overall energy of this reading for the collective? All right, overall energy is temperance. All right, so today's message is about temperance. Temperance is a card of patience. It is a card of balance. It is a card of alchemy, taking bad situations, bad circumstances, and making them really cute, making them work out in your favor. This is a card of emotional balance, not letting your circumstances or the situations you find yourself in cause a negative or overly explosive type of reaction. Okay, so 9 cards, please, Spirit. Tell me about the temperance that the people need to have in this time. What message do you have for them? We have the Queen of Wands. All right, highly confident, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. 2 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. All right, so this could be about a relationship, a fiery, passionate new relationship. All right, perhaps you are dealing with someone who has that Queen of Wands energy, or you admire them as you would the Queen of Wands. You see them as charismatic, as the life of the party, the center of attention, as very bubbly and vivacious. Okay, this is someone who you may want to come into union with, or you have come into union with the Ace of Wands presence. But why the Lovers falling in the reverse? Okay, with the Lovers falling in the reverse, this may be a situation that can be karmic. Okay. Some of y'all may be starting something with someone new that you think may have potential, but the purpose of this connection is purely karmic. Okay, it's a lesson for some of you all. It might just be a good time, and you don't need to invest too much into that. Okay, if you're here, please like the video. I see y'all, and I see them likes, and the math ain't mathing. Your girl is solid. Hit that like. But yeah, you may be engaging in something with someone new, and it might just be something that you're supposed to have a good time with. Okay, it may not even be, look, Ace of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. I do get this message that you all like each other equally, that you all enjoy each other equally with the Ace of Cups and the 6 of Wands. I'm sorry, the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. The 3 of Cups is here as well. Like I just said, maybe you're just supposed to have a good time with this person. Have a good time. Eat, drink, be merry. All of them things then. Okay. And the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so mad aces, like, what's up? Now I'm gonna really have to extra focus on that lover's energy because all of these new beginnings, including the Ace of Cups, which is an emotional new beginning. Ace of Pentacles, a stable new beginning. And the Temperance is coming back out. You know what I think? I think that this is a situation that has the potential to be something other than karmic, something other than a lesson. Or if it is a lesson, it has the potential to be an enjoyable one. This could be the predecessor to the major relationship that you're supposed to have. So this could be the relationship in which you learn everything you need for the next person that's going to show up. But this doesn't necessarily have to be a negative experience. That's what I feel with this energy. And this is why Temperance comes up twice. Okay? Because you need to take your time, enjoy, be patient. Page of Swords, be watchful, be mindful, be studious of the person that you are dealing with. Wheel of Fortune with the Nine of Swords. Don't worry so much and just let the situation play out as it needs to. I'm going to tell y'all something before I pull on these lovers, this lover's energy right here. One thing about divination, one thing about like tarot and like the spiritual world in general, the spirits on the other side a lot of times will only tell you as much as they want you to know. They won't tell you what you want to know. And they will leave it there. Like, we're going to tell you XYZ and that's all we're going to tell you. And I get that kind of energy from this situation. So I feel like they're not going to tell us the fate of this relationship, the purpose of this relationship, why this person or situation even exists for you. They need you to experience it. They want you to experience it on your own. Okay? But with the Lover's card, especially in reference to the situation or the topic of today, the Starseeds, a lot of times you're a twin flame. The person that you're supposed to be with, your counterpart, you come into union with them, and we are coming into union. Us Starseeds are coming into union now with our twin flames for reasons. Some big shit happening in the higher dimensions and on the cosmic levels. But I feel like whatever this relationship is, this is preparing you to come into union with your twin flame. This is a relationship that's going to prepare you for the major relationship that you're needing to be a part of. And Spirit don't want you to fuck it up. So they're like, here goes some practice right here. Clarify the Lovers for me, please. Yeah. So clarifying the Lovers. It's the King of Swords, justice, truth. The Lovers is in the reverse. When the Lovers is in the reverse, it's karmic. It's a lesson. All right. Sometimes I read it as separation. But what I'm getting with the King of Swords and the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles is exactly what I felt. That this is a teaching lesson, okay? This is a situation that's going to teach you the truth. It's going to show you the truth of relationships and how relationships need to be navigated. All right. This is a situation that's going to help you unpack a lot of your baggage that you carry around from other relationships, a lot of your thinking that you have in place because of the relationships that you've already survived at this point. And it's going to help you essentially just unpack and get ready for the stability, get ready for the real thing. All right. So Advice. Let's go ahead and pull that advice. So, whatever this connection is, the Emperor in the reverse is your advice. Relinquish control. Stop trying to control the situation. Stop worrying, stressing, and overwhelming yourself in reference to the situation. And stop trying to, I feel like, ignore what needs to happen. Like, don't resist walking away. It feels like, and then the sun at the bottom of the deck and the Mother of Cups underneath that. Going through the cycle, letting it play out as it can, as it should, and when the time comes to walk away, don't resist it. For some of you all, this is saying don't walk away from it because there is so much for you to learn here. But the fear, it's like a fear is pulling you away from it, or pushing you away from it, when there's lessons for you to learn there. They need you to stay long enough to get some clarity, to get some growth, some abundance, and some healing. Okay? So don't run from whatever this is just because times get hard. Not saying stay in fucked up karmic situations, but when it's time to go, you'll know. But don't run from it before it's time to go. You have lessons to learn in this situation. All right? You have baggage to unpack in this situation. Okay? So let it play out. Take your time. Don't make any crass or quick decisions. Don't rush out. Don't rush in. Just let this situation play out as it's meant to. Learn the lessons and then get prepared, get ready for the union that follows. Okay? So that is you all's message. And let's get into Savvy Saturday, what we came here for. So, just a little recap. What is a starseed? I don't know. Somebody tell me what a starseed. Why am I here? Why am I watching this? So, starseeds are souls, you and me, having human experiences, spirits having spiritual experiences, human experiences that have incarnated previously to this lifetime in other star systems, other planets. Okay, the reason why we are here on Earth is because in our previous incarnation, this is where we died. We came here in search of whatever we were in search for, coming here to do whatever mission we were assigned to. And in the process, we 86th up, didn't make it. So then when we were born again, we are born back into this ghetto ass rock that we live on. Isn't it ghetto? Super good times here. But yeah, and so now we're here. And in this new incarnation, we have forgotten our previous mission. We have forgotten why the fuck we came here. Why are we here? But through our spiritual journey, certain things happen, certain experiences take place that make us start to remember, oh shit, my mission was to XYZ. And so now here we are, XYZ. All right. You may find that as I go through each starseed group, that you may resonate with a lot of the characteristics of one group and maybe some of the characteristics of another group. You may feel like you're completely opposite of everything that I'm saying about one group, and that's fine too. Apparently, that doesn't negate you being a part of that group. Sometimes there are polarities, okay, where in a starseed group, if you're supposed to be one way, you do the complete opposite thing because you are unhealed or uninvolved in that area, but that doesn't mean that you are not part of that starseed group, okay? There are spiritualists, there are readers who do like star mapping, like tell you where you came from, where you incarnated at. If that's something you're interested in, go for it. Let me know how it goes. I personally don't do it, don't know how to do it, even though I have connected with the higher dimensional beings. Okay. Yeah, so let's get into it, y'all. So we're going to start with the Sirians. All right. So the Sirians are a starseed group originating in the star system Sirius, in the Sirius star system. They come from the stars Sirius A and Sirius B. Okay. Sirius A is the brightest star in the sky that is visible to the human eye, not to be confused with the North Star. The North Star is known as Polaris. That is the name for the North Star, which is in alignment with the North Pole and apparently has its own star group of star seeds that originate there. So maybe y'all might want to do a little research on them. I'm not sure that I will do a video on them. Um, they're not really one of the major groups, I don't think. Like, no one ever talks about them. But maybe that's why I should do a video on them. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Okay. But anyways, yeah. So not the North Star, but Sirius A, brightest star in the night sky. Okay. These Sirians are often called blue rays as well. They are blue beings. They are blue in appearance, and their communication is telepathic. Okay. Um, the original inhabitants of Sirius A and Sirius B, or the Sirian system, um, is a star called Vega in the Lyrian constellation, which is, why I kind of want to focus on the Lyrians maybe next week. I don't know. I kind of want to touch on other topics too, not just the star seeds. But the Lyrians are supposed to be, the original Sirians, and apparently like some of the original Earthlings that have incarnated here on Earth as well. But yeah, this is where the original humans allegedly come from. All right, if you are a Sirian, you may focus a lot on how existing structures can be improved, like government, like church, if you're still a little bit religious, like the school system, like even social constructs, racism. Like, how do we go about curing, fixing, and developing, making life better as a whole? All right, these are the kind of things that you all focus on. You all are very organized individuals. You love planning and you love to be productive. Um, as far as risk taking goes, Syrians don't like to take risk unless the risks are calculated and guaranteed. So if they know that there's a bigger chance that they're going to be successful at something than there is that they won't be, they'll take the risk. But if you just like, here, let's buy these 20 lottery tickets, you're like, I don't know about lottery. Seems like a bigger waste of money. Like, they're really logical in that way. They're thought to be one of the groups as well that are associated with building the pyramids. So when you all have heard that theory, I don't know how much of a theory it is, because based on all the things that I have experienced as of late, all that shit is real until proven not. Okay. But they are one of the groups associated with building the pyramids. And I don't know. To me, it makes sense. I don't know if y'all ever heard that theory that basically the pyramids have been built from the top down, not from the bottom up. It's been very hard to prove that humans have made the pyramids just based on the geometrical structure of them and the materials used to make them. The math ain't mathing as far as humans being responsible for that. So they're one of the groups associated with that. So Sirius A. So Sirius A is supposed to be 70% water and very much like Earth. Okay, very Earth-like in appearance and atmosphere. And this planet operates in the 5th dimension, okay, in the 5th dimension. Sirius B, on the other hand, Sirius B is thought to be 100% water, okay? And it operates from the 5th dimension through the 9th dimension. It's supposed to be the fifth or the seventh, according to some of the videos I watched and things that I've read, from the fifth to the seventh dimension, but can go as high as the ninth dimension. Okay, this planet is thought to be where mer people and dolphins and whales exist. If you are drawn to marine life, to mermaids, to water spirits and water lore, it is likely that at one point in your star journey you were incarnated on Sirius B. Okay. The traits that you all may carry as a Sirian is that, of course, you're highly spiritual, very emotional, drawn to animals. You don't care to share how you feel too openly with people, and you are drawn to the ocean and oceanic creatures. And again, maybe fascinated with mermaids and are highly intuitive. Fun fact, Jesus, the ascended master, and his mother, old Mary, are thought to be descendants of Syria, or Sirius, of the Sirius system. I don't know if they're from A or B. I'm gonna go with probably A because it's more Earth-like. I don't know if Jesus was out here just like swimming with dolphins and stuff, but your boy could walk on water. So if the whole planet, the whole Sirius B is water, he might have been like, I don't like to always swim. Sometimes I like to walk, so I'm gonna just walk up here. I don't know. I don't know what was on his mind. I don't know. Okay. So moving on. The next group we're going to talk about is the Orions. Okay. So the Orion star seeds originate from the Orion constellation. Y'all know Orion with his cute ass belt up there in the sky. He got his little belt and boom, boom, boom. All right. And this is another group associated with the building of the pyramids as well. These star seeds are extremely drawn to gaining knowledge and seeking truth. These are the truth seekers, the truth tellers. Okay. Orions are also drawn to magic and to the occult. Of course, you're going to find them in the spiritual community, probably doing hoodoo and shit, you know, a little santeria or something like that. All right. What fascinated me about the Orions in particular is that the reason why the Orions come to Earth is to get away from their home planet. And why would they want to get away from their home planet? That's their home or whatever. It's because their home planet was infiltrated by the Greys and I believe the reptilians as well. The Greys, you know, the boom, 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 boom. X-File Jones, you know, the little gray ones with the little eyes that we all be like UFOs. Those guys. They're apparently not supposed to be too friendly. All right. They're really not supposed to be that nice. And they're lower vibrational type of beings, along with the reptilians, which I'm sure you all have heard of before. They say that these presidents is reptilians, all these celebrities is reptilians. There's all of these videos of their eyes allegedly doing some weird shit, and they'd be like, "Oh, you seen that? Beyonce is a crocodile." I don't know, but those two groups are not supposed to be that friendly. And what happened um, over with the Orions is that they came to their area and they put them in a sort of slavery and put them in a very oppressive situation. So they all was like, we got to get up and get ourselves out of there. And so that's what they did. And they came to Earth. Of course, they died, they were reborn, and now you're an Orion starseed. Okay. But yeah, I thought that was fascinating because literally Africans, descendants of Africa, like, we didn't leave our home planet because we wanted to. Some of our family members betrayed us and sent us on over here to this ghetto over here and dropped us off in parts of the Caribbean. Okay. And now a lot of us, I don't know if y'all seen that trend on TikTok lately, but I'm loving it. A lot of us really just want to leave this whole planet, this whole shit, because the oppression lives on. What is that fucking trend? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Oh, Earth's so ghetto, I wanna leave. And all these black people out here getting their family, they got their head wraps and they kente cloth ensembles, and they like, come on, y'all. And they headed to the spaceship. That energy. That's exactly what the Orions did. They was like, Orion so ghetto, we wanna leave. And that's what they did. Okay? So they often, moving on, they often struggle with their emotions and they come off very cold because of the trust issues that they have developed from their previous incarnation. Okay, they over here, they trusted these grays and these reptilians. They was probably real nice to them. They probably did some pilgrim shit, had a Thanksgiving with their ass, and then next thing you know, everybody is in slavery, and now they just, we can't trust nobody no more. We shared a turkey with these bitches and they fucking enslaved us. So that's how they feel. So in this incarnation, if you meet someone who just really has a hard time like opening up emotionally, or if you're that kind of person who just really has a hard time opening up emotionally and has like major trust issues, and you're not really sure where they come from, you just know that you don't trust no motherfucking body. It could be that you're an Orion starseed and you don't have great trust in anyone because previously y'all trusted the Greys and this is what happened. Okay, so you all have two different missions here on Earth, and one of them is to help advance like science and medicine and technology, but the other part of you all's mission is to learn how to trust and get rid of those trust issues and heal your heart space. All right. So the traits of the Orions are as follows. Okay. Insatiable thirst for knowledge. And this is what's that website? I have wrote it down. I'll tell y'all the website. I'll put it in my description box. But this comes directly from a website, as well as the traits of the Arcturians, which are next. But the traits, according to this website, say that they have an insatiable thirst for knowledge, that they are manifesting machines, so y'all can easily manifest whatever y'all want. Entrepreneurs, or you all are drawn to working for yourself, being an entrepreneur. Even if you work at somewhere you probably hate it there and you like, man, I just wish I could work for myself. Everybody here is dumb. Okay. My little tablet going off. My bad, y'all. The fourth is that you all are compassionate activists. Okay. So you all may find a cause, especially a humanitarian cause, and ride or die for that bitch. Go hard in the paint for that bitch. Okay. You are overthinkers and overanalyzers, and everything requires proof. Think Geminis and Virgos. Think Mercury energy. Think like, I don't believe it till I see it. Okay. This is the kind of people that you all are. I'm not saying that you have to be a Gemini or a Virgo, but just saying that it's some mercurial shit, and that's some shit that we do. Also, perfectionism. These people may be perfectionists, like everything has to be right or it's not right. Okay. Love a challenge and you thrive under pressure. If you was the type of kid that waited until 5 minutes before an assignment was due in school before you did it, and then you still got at least a B, probably an Orion, most likely. Okay. If you wait till the last minute, oh buzzer beating ass boy, you're probably an Orion. Okay. You struggle to trust others, which we've discussed, and express yourself emotionally. You all are very practical and very head over heart. Okay. Y'all don't act out of a place of emotion. You use your head. Okay. You value alone time. Big hermit energy. Again, Virgo. Big hermit energy. You enjoy your peace, your solitude. Okay. Very independent. Going along with that. You don't need no help. You can do it by yourself. All right. And lastly, but not leastly, You wish you were more understood because you come off as bold, not bold, as cold. And you wish that people understood, like, I'm not really cold. I got a big heart or whatever, but I just don't trust you bitches. And that's really what it is. But I like y'all. Y'all cool. All right. So you just wish that people understood that you're not really as cold as you appear. All right. Moving on to the Arcturians. And the Arcturians, I believe that my most recent incarnation had to be over up on Arcturus because I resonate the hardest with the Arcturians. I do feel like I resonate with bits and pieces with the Orions. I fuck with that energy. But I do feel more heavily drawn to the Arcturians, and I feel more um, like an Arcturian. All right. So let me just tell y'all what this got going on, what they got going on over here on Arcturus and shit. All right. Arcturians, they come from the Arcturus star system, blue planet orbiting the star Arcturus. I couldn't find what the planet was called. They just said it's a little blue planet. I'm sure it's somewhere here. But I got that Orion energy. I be doing these. I be writing these out at the last minute. Not even gonna lie. But yeah, so it's a little blue planet that orbits this red star of Arcturus. Put them together, it makes purple. That's my favorite color. Anyways, moving on. It is 36 light years away, and the mission for the Arcturians is to protect the Earth's inhabitants from the agenda of the Greys and the Reptilians. Okay? The Greys and the Reptilians, they want power. They're in positions of power. This, depending on the conspiracy theories that you see, that you watch, it's the government. The reptilians are the government. The Greys, Area 51, them boys that they catching and throwing over in Area 51, and you're not allowed to go nowhere near them. I feel like they kind of beefing. That's probably why they got them in Area 51. Like, we caught you, little bitch. We remember what y'all did. I don't know. Maybe. They might be beefing now that I'm thinking about it. I thought that they might be like conquering shit together. Ooh, excuse me. But they might be beefing. But yeah, so we're supposed to be, I said we're because I do feel like I'm an Arcturian, supposed to be here to help protect the humanity from the Greys and from the reptilians. In the spiritual community, Arcturians often show up as the healers and practitioners who exhibit great levels of spiritual mastery. Okay. The traits that you're going to find in Arcturian people are that they are drawn to rural life, to gardening and sustainability. So these are people who don't like to litter, would rather recycle than throw some shit in the trash that can be recycled. Are very in touch with the earth. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like I didn't tie this thing too tight and it hurt my head. But all about sustainability. They probably do some composting. Things that are very earth focused and protective of the earth itself, not just the inhabitants. They're frequent. They have frequent good fortune, and they're very optimistic. People in your life who it seems like no matter what, shit just always be seeming to work out for their ass. Like, they could be getting ready to be, I don't know, fired from their job, kicked out of their house, car repo, and then it's just like at the last minute, out of the blue, they come up on some money, all the shit is saved. They get a promotion from the job they were gonna get fired from. It's just like how does your luck always end up so good? Like, why do things always work out for you? These people who always seem like they're protected or taken care of, and you don't know how, they're likely Arcturians. Okay. These people are highly intelligent. They're very wise, and they work in occult fields. Like tarot readers, hey guys. Like mediums, hi. Okay. They're drawn to the skies, to astrology, and to astronomy. Okay. People who love to what's the moon's on tonight? Is that full moon? I heard it was a blood moon, pink moon, double cross, hot cross buns type of moon tonight. So we gotta go outside and look at it. Like those people, probably Arcturians. They're drawn to ancient civilizations. They always talking about the Mayans and how the Mayans was right about 2012 because it was right. The Mayans was right. The world ended in 2012. But I digress. But yeah, the people who are drawn to ancient civilizations, maybe they talk about Atlantis a lot. Maybe they're fascinated by ancient Egypt and Kemet. Like probably an Arcturian. Future focus, even though they may be focusing on or drawn to ancient things, the past, they don't let the past of their life, their physical life, affect their future. They're always thinking about the next thing, and what the future holds. Okay, um, great public speakers. Okay, Obama. Obama's probably an Arcturian. Y'all be trying to say that he's a fucking reptilian. I don't think Obese is a reptilian. But he might be a little Arcturian. People trust Arcturians and their ability to make sound decisions. So if people always like, I don't know what to do, let me go ask so and so, and they just trust your wisdom and your decision making, and they will follow you. Like you're probably an Arcturian. All right. If you've been called to be a shaman or a healer, all right, again with the occult, you might be an Arcturian. If you were one of those people, one of those kids especially, who took the VCR apart so you can see how it works, you're probably an Arcturian. If you was just at the house pissing your mama off because you was taking everything the fuck apart that she bought that you didn't put nothing in on, don't touch none of this shit. But you touched it anyway and you took it apart just to see how it worked. Hopefully you remembered how to put it back together. But yeah, you're probably an Arcturian. Okay. If you have a strong drive for success and for achievement, probably an Arcturian. Okay. If you're very goal oriented, if you got things to do and can't nobody stop you, you're probably an Arcturian. Okay. If you are into learning and gaining knowledge, all you want to do is research shit, look up shit. You always got your head in the book. You want to know more about everything. People who are jacks of many trades or Jacquelines of many trades, Arcturian. Spiritual math. People who are into numerology, people who are into sacred geometry, and people who are into astrology, especially getting down to the nitty gritty, to the degrees and star mapping and all that, Arcturian. All right. And very guarded with your emotions. That's what the list says. All right. So again, less emotional, more logical, more like wise individuals. But like, don't hug me though kind of individuals. Like we could talk, but you stay over there kind of individuals. Not so lovey-dovey. Probably an Arcturian. Okay. So that's all I got on that. I don't see no super chats. So I guess y'all don't have no questions. Y'all don't have no questions you want to ask about yourself specifically. But that's fine. Because maybe you don't want to talk about it on the YouTube, in these YouTube streets. You can book a reading at SavyCynthia.com. I do mediumship as well. I have connected to higher realms. Pretty sure I've connected to the Arcturians, if not the Pleiadians. I know that they were not from here. I know that they were higher dimensional beings, and they wouldn't even tell me their name because they were going to try to act like I wasn't going to understand it. But at the time, I didn't speak light language, so I probably wouldn't have understood it. Their name is likely a light language name. But yeah, they won't tell me who they was. But I do know that I have connected to them. So I don't know, if you want to read it, maybe we could connect to some shit, maybe we could connect to some non-human entities in a mediumship and see what y'all really got going on. Okay. I've done it before. I can do it again. I know I can. Yeah, but anyways, you can book readings at taxidn.com. You versus them love readings. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love, can be platonic. Also, Patreon and channel memberships are available. Link is in the description box below. All channel members get free readings every month. Well, all VIP patrons and Savy's besties get free readings every month as part of your membership. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got. We're here at Savvy Saturday. Next Saturday, I don't know what we're going to discuss. If you have any suggestions, please leave them down in the comments below. I'm actually going to go ahead and get up off of here so I can go slide to the TikTok. If you all want personal readings, but you don't want to super in depth, maybe you just got a question or two, you can catch me on the TikTok about 10:30, and we're gonna turn up over there. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching. If you all resonated with any of these groups, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know how you feel. Maybe you feel like all of these things. Maybe you've incarnated several times as each one of these things. All right. You can also watch the past Saturdays about the Pleiadians and the Starseeds. Yeah. So that's pretty much all I got. I'm gonna go. I got some things to do. Anyways, thank y'all so much for watching. As always, please make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for your financial readings. There's already a couple up, but there will be more throughout the weekend. Okay, so stay tuned for that. All right. Thank you guys. Bye. See you later. Love and light. Go get right. Whatever. Bye.